Yeah, so just before we start, I guess I'll talk a bit about Team Johnny. I'll be mean and call them the Tuskers B team, but that's a bit mean. They have a lot of really good pilots, especially if you're in like faction warfare space or low sec. You might there's a lot of good pilots in there like Zoe Fishpants, Craig Gattero, Johnny 12 Bore, who's like great whenever he comes to the live event.
Yeah, they're nice. They're lovely, lovely bunch of guys. Got a couple of guys from a Wormhole corporation that name escapes me, unfortunately, and a couple of guys who used to be in the Bastards as well. So a nice mix of guys, very nice guys. Lord Ithaca Hawk as well, who won the House Kador knockout series in the MR Championships. So they know what they're doing. So it should be entertaining to watch. Just waiting for their first pick or band to come in here from Team Johnny. Be interesting to see what they open with. Given the last two matches, how last two matches went, they'll probably be a little bit careful with their first band because it's obviously going to set the theme.
Yeah, I think the other team's banning in the previous match was just they understood everything completely and they just completely baited footwork.
Oh, here you go. You see the first ban come in. Brutix. Interesting first ban. Brutix is it was popular last week. I'm just trying to pull up my. So it was picked twice. It was banned 3 times. So in every match it featured, and it got destroyed though twice. But it's got a lot of EHP. That's the great thing about it, and it's pretty quick. So if you let a Brutix get on the face of your Oracle, for example, Oracle's not going to live very long.
Yeah, the Brutix also has like a pretty nice drone bay as well. It can carry like 5 medium rep bots, and then you can have like 5 light drones or either rep bots or combat drones. Hyperion band as well from Team Johnny, and following shortly the Augur band from Team Pretty.
Yeah, some rapid succession bans there. I'm surprised. Hyperion obviously gone, so it's a brilliant utility and all-round strength. Black Executor's on the table now for Team Pretty, so Team Johnny's going to have a play, a counter Executor play, I think.
Yeah, we see Crucify picked up from Team Johnny. This is the first time we've seen it in this championship. We did see it banned out actually by Rep Cartel, I think, in the first match. Punisher and Algus picked up by Team Pretty. I think that it's pretty clear that they're going Excura next.
Yeah, pretty solid. Tackle plus Logibot support there from Team Pretty. Team Johnny there swiftly picking up Tower, and then Team Pretty not even hesitating for a second and going straight for Execra.
Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting that they picked the Punisher of the Tristan. What do you think? Because the Rep Cartel team definitely preferred to have the 5 rep bots over the tanky frigate.
Yeah, Caracal. So Caracal is going to be able to dispatch more stuff pretty quickly. So Team Johnny definitely going for a kiting setup here. They've got Crucifier to mitigate some of the damage. They're probably going to be expecting an Abaddon or an APOC pick to be supported by these armor ships. So Crucifier is a good counter to that actually. So they're kind of thinking ahead here with the Crucifier frigate pick. I think Raven band out there for Team Pretty predictably. It's a super strong kiting ship.
Megaphone ban? That's kind of weird. I thought they would have banned the Oracle at this point, because that's definitely going to be, or the Harbinger, because that's definitely going to be 2 key pickups, I think, for Team Pretty here on the Battlecruiser slot.
Yeah, leaving the Oracle open is going to make the Crucifier have to work twice as hard if he has to track and disrupt. Well, he can't track and disrupt more than one thing. He's only got one track and disruptor, I believe, if I remember right. So he's going to have to choose whether that goes onto the Oracle, or I'm going to guess it's going to be an APOC or an Abaddon in that last battleship slot for Team Pretty.
Yeah, we saw the Oracle picked up, as mentioned. As probably the Harbinger probably would have been the best 2 choices. Hurricane picked up for Team Johnny. Are we going to see the Hyperion again? Because I think that would actually be pretty strong in this lineup that Johnny has going.
Yeah, it would be really good for Johnny and make up for their lack of logistic ships. But no, they've gone for Tempest, which is kind of the Shield version, I guess, of Hyperion, in the fact that it's got lots of utility, it's got a good local booster. So they're definitely going for a sort of kitey team. But their Tempest is probably going to be out front, trying to block the enemy and taking the brunt of most of the damage, while the support does its work. Team Pretty, though, I think you're probably right. No, Hyperion's banned, sorry. So that's not an option.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a scrub.
So it's going to be an Armar. It's got to be an Armar battleship probably. There you go. Apocalypse locked in there. So 2 pulse laser, Armar heavy DPS ships. That's gonna make this Caracal and Shield team sweat quite a lot. That Crucifier is gonna have to do a lot of work.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting as well. They do have the Crucifier, so they can block either one of the Oracle or the Apoc, I imagine. The Crucifier is also probably going to be faster than the Punisher and the Alga, so he's probably going to be okay. I don't think he's going to get tracked by the Oracle and Apoc if he flies well. He can probably just stay at the back. But he has 1 TD, has 1 Missile Guidance Disruptor, which is obviously going to be useless in this specific match.
Definitely, that's the risk of taking a Crucifier, I guess, is that mid slot is going to be useless unless he pretty weaves a missile ship into their setup. So yeah, I guess we'll go back to the studio to for their thoughts and opinions on this upcoming match.
Yeah, this seemed to be a little bit more, I guess, little bit less hectic in terms of the banning and stuff. Fewer mind games than we saw in the previous match. I'm wondering, do you think both teams are kind of happy with what they've gotten, and or do you think that they've kind of had to ad hoc a little bit of the things along the way? I'll bring it to Madden first.
Well, I mean, I think there was a little bit of insanity because Team Johnny went out and they said we're gonna ban the Brutix and the Hyperion, and I don't remember too many battlecruiser bans in general, or any of them as the first ban, and then the Hyperion battleship ban. I know that's the first time we've ever seen a battleship banned before the frigate, destroyer, cruiser picks. You know, essentially saying, you know, go ahead and Team Pretty do almost literally whatever you want. Was just I get the Hyperion is like auto victory, you know, that I understand and I'm all for, but it's just a crazy setup of like saying we're gonna ban hull tanking ships and then we're gonna go out and get a Crucifier, and then we're not gonna try and force you into something that has missiles, so the Crucifier is like half good but then half not really good. I mean, I'm sure the Caracal is gonna be strong here, and they're gonna be able to take out some drones, which is powerful, but if that Oracle, is effective, then APOC is effective. I have no idea what Johnny's going to do. I mean, this Tempest is going to have a heck of a time burning through an Execure. I think this is going to be kind of nuts.
Kind of nuts is pretty much an understatement, which is great for us to see because that means things are going to explode. We saw a lot of really common ships here in this setup, stuff that we saw from last week as well. Hyperion banned, but Punisher picked, Algos picked, Talwar picked, Oracle kind of touched on quite a bit last week and in earlier matches, and the Hurricane, we've been seeing quite a bit about that. What do you expect to see out of these ships, and who is kind of like the standout performer that needs to perform really well for either of these teams to succeed? Chester, let's give that one to you.
Well, I think when you're looking at Johnny's side, the standout performer on that team is going to be kind of twofold. You're looking at the Crucifier, again, it has 1 TD and it has 1 missile guidance disruptor, so that 1 TD that it has is going to be needing to do a lot of work. He, along with the Tempest, really need to work together on getting the Oracle off the field very quickly and getting that off first, and then starting to work on the Apocalypse. The Crucifier needs to not make the crucial mistake of putting the TD on the APOC, which isn't going to hurt it nearly as much as if he would put it on the Oracle instead. So TD on Oracle, Tempest needs to go to work, Crucifier needs to stay alive under the threat of, up to 10 light drones, and if it can do that, I like their chances. But that being said, even if all does play well for Johnny, they still have that X-Square to worry about. While I think Team Blue's side, if they can keep the X-Square in the back line, not get hard tackled by the Tempest, kill the Hurricane, like they just have so much damage to level against the Caracal and the Hurricane that those two ships are basically going to melt almost instantly. And I think the Tempest, if they can get rid of those two ships, will also fall in short order. So I don't know. Team Blue really needs to play to keep that X-Square safe.
All right, and we've been seeing when these guys pick Algos and stuff like that, we generally see Algos paired with a Tristan for just additional rep drones and stuff like that, because we do allow Tech 2 rep bots in this tournament. Although these fittings are predetermined, we do allow teams to choose which drones they will take. A lot of teams generally focus on Tech 2 rep bots because they are so strong. But we have the Caracal, Rapid Light Missiles, and the Hurricane, which is 720 fit, which we've seen be able to shred these small frigates and kind of thin destroyers, which we've seen in the Tristan and Algos. Punisher, however, tons of EHP. I don't think this one's going to die. Bay, what do you think about the odds of this Punisher?
I like the Punisher's chances. I think it'll probably hang back and screen, and just basically trying to block that Tempest from getting anywhere near the Executor. I think with the Executor pointed at it, the Punisher should be fine. It's got a super strong tank. Just thinking back to what the other guys were saying there, a thought that crossed my mind. If you were Team Johnny, would you consider taking the Arbitrator instead of the Caracal and just basically going double or nothing on the tracking disruptors?
Oh,
That
you
would have
can't. You
thought-
can only have one.
forgive me. Yeah, I'm forgetting my own rules. That's retarded. So yeah, I think the Punisher. Yeah, he's going to be fine. I think Team Johnny are really going to struggle in this match unless they can. For them, I think they should just play the long game, just try and get as far away from the bad guys as possible, and just pick off rep bots and things.
All right, very good. Suetonia, we've actually got all the teams in system. We're just waiting for them to warp to the arena, so probably 1 or 2 minutes. Who do you think has the advantage here, or does anyone have an advantage here, and who do you like to win?
It's hard to call. I think I'd say the edge is kind of on Team Pretty side. I really like the Oracle and the APOC. I think that the Oracle is probably the strongest battle cruiser in my opinion, and then the APOC is pretty good too. They got like so much damage, so much projection. I think it all comes down to can they kill the Like I think the Algus is kind of the weak link on Team Pretty side. They can they got a rapid like Caracal, they got the tower, Hurricane as well. If they can kill the Algus, that's a lot of rep drones off the field. And then I think they need to focus down just on the Execura. I don't think they should go for the Oracle. I think that the tracking disruptor from the Crucifier is going to be good enough for the Oracle. And they just need to, I think, clear the Algus to get rid of the rep bots and then just, go in on the Extra. It's hard to say, though. I think it's 40-60, 60 in, Team Pretty favor.
Nice. And yeah, that's part of the whole reason why we have this format, because, I mean, teams haven't practiced this. They don't know what the ideal matchup is going to be. So they're going to have to kind of just go on their gut and go on their just piloting experience. And since the format is so different from the Alliance tournament, I mean, in the AT, a lot of strategy was always just rush at the Logi, kill it, and then take away the support and pin down the big ships. But now when you have to go win by points in many cases, and kind of you don't have as much DPS as you're used to, maybe the tactic's a little bit different. So it will be interesting to see how these teams adapt throughout the series and actually throughout the day, because I mean, many of these teams, because it's round robin, every team will play every other team. So most of these teams will be playing more than once in a day. So we get to see how their strategies develop over time as well within the day. So I'm pretty excited. So guys, the panel seems a little bit split. Rain does vote for Team Pretty. She wants to get that in. But yeah, I don't know. This is going to be really fun to watch. For me, I'm going to be sort of excited to see how this... I don't know. It's either going to be the Crucifier or the Oracle. I feel that's going to be the big playmakers for it. But in just a few moments here, the teams are on field. We're just getting all set up. I will be sending it over to Chester and Madden for Johnny and Sons versus Team Pretty in just a couple seconds here. And actually, we're ready right now. So we're going to send it over to Chester and Madden and enjoy what is hopefully going to be a massive bloodbath.
All right, Madden here with Chester to introduce you to this match of Team Pretty versus Team Johnny today. On the Team Pretty side, we've got the APOC, Oracle, Execure, Algos, Punisher. Relatively classic. Give me some lasers, give me some Logi, give me some drones. No surprises there. Jester, you want to introduce Johnny?
That actually was Team Jami that you just introduced. Team Pretty, on the other hand, is the Punisher Algos, and cannot, of course, figure out or miss the APOC, Oracle, and X-Quarter. Both teams working at range. Match going to be starting here in just a moment. I'm kind of excited to see how well we're going to be able to get Scorch damage on top of the Caracal and the Hurricane. Right now, Battle Dog is the man I'm looking at right now. He in the Tempest is going to have to make huge plays and stopping Woody because they don't have a ton of projected DPS on the side of Team Johnny. And an RLML Carol is not enough to break an X-Square, so they need to get in close, pass all the Scorch, and somehow take that chip down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see for Johnny, what does Fancy Pants do? Does he survive the first, minute of this match? And plus, that's a fantastic name as we just get started right now.
All right, match is starting right now. Both teams working, like we said, at range here. We have teams splitting off. Lasers being applied, of course, or damage trying to go down here.
No damage applied yet, though.
No, there we go.
Algos.
On the Algos, he's gonna have to be careful here. He's actually much higher, closer to the enemy team than the rest of his team, and he's taking quite a bit of alpha here as damage drones are running over to him. He needs to be careful.
Yeah, a lot less Logi drones this match for some terrible reason, as the Algos is gonna die.
Yeah, that was actually a huge misplay by Team Pretty's side, just because I don't know why you just donated your Algos up front like that for absolutely no reason. I think Tower's keeping at range as well. Crucifier coming in well, importantly enough. Battle Dog burning in with his Tempest, and right now, if that Tempest gets locked in and screened very nicely by the APOC, it's I don't know. I don't like this at all. If the Tempest is actually going to run into the APOC like this, I don't think that's a target that he wants.
But it is a fantastic. Oh well, he's running right by him. It looks like.
Yeah, just
And there's no
completely
tackle on
bypass him, running into the back line here. I don't believe
He's
this.
going
This
right for
Punisher,
Miracle, it
this
looks like.
this Punisher right here. If this Tempest from Johnny is not okay, there you go. There's the scram. Okay. Finally stopped. Ithaca Hawk taking tons of damage in his Caracal. This Crucifier is not nearly having as much of an effect as I thought it would. What are your thoughts?
I am just so shocked right now. This APOC is getting annihilated. I don't know. Like this Executor It just can't keep anything alive. I think the choice of damage drones is hurting them a lot, and that loss of the Algos was
The
terrible.
X-Core piloting by Woody right now, I'm not gonna lie, is complete garbage. It's just literally a dumpster
so
fire.
far away.
He is literally burning away from his apocalypse. He's now turned around realizing that, oh my god, my reps aren't actually landing. APOC in half structure here. Caracal down,
Caracal's
but
dead.
oh my god, okay. Woody, wow. PFR showing that they are still lacking in a lot of great piloting here. Woody literally has no threats on the field and was just burning away this entire match, lets his APOC die. This match is up in the air right now. I cannot believe that Team Pretty just threw this.
Dude, the Executor pilot's like, oh, I know, 80 kilometers. My reps totally do things from 80 kilometers. Their entire team is dead. I don't
Oh
think
my
this
god, and
Tempest is
Oracle
gonna
down.
kill the Tempest.
Wow,
I just don't think it's gonna
completely
happen.
mispiloting. Listen, Woody, I don't know who you are, but you need to go back through this match and just watch this and ask yourself some hard questions about your keep at range distance. Don't set it to 80, mate, because right now, all of your team just died because of you.
I think lesson one here for everybody, don't just double click in space and then go to the bathroom. That is not how you play Eve. It ends badly. As also this Punisher is not going to get any reps. Oh, wait! It got reps! He's in range for the Punisher.
Yeah, I don't believe it. It got reps, but you know what? Battle Dog did everything right. He absolutely slaughtered. He's now slowly moving towards the X-Square, which is going to slowly go down here. I can't even... I'm literally blown away. Once the Tempest was screened, there was literally nothing for the Executor to worry about, and the fact that he just kept burning towards I mean, he's literally just a Lion Sun. Literally just a Lion Sun, and just kept going. There's
halfway
no
through
way
that thought he was
PFR
going
really
to
should
Edge
have
of
lost
Glory.
this. This is a
I thought
huge
he was-
throw.
I thought he was going to Edge of Glory. I mean, why else get to 80 kilometers in Executor? You're just not that fast.
I mean, it's a dual prop Executor too, so there's just no excuse. I'm so sad looking at this. Oh god.
He ruined this match for us. I think this is just like Woody ruined it for us. Like I'm just disappointed because
No,
of that.
I should take that back. I apologize. The X-Square is not dual prop. The Augurer is dual prop. X-Square is AB only. But either way,
Yeah.
you can heat your AB, get close to 1K a second in an X-Square, and it's just.
I mean,
There's
think about how
cleanup now
long
on
it took him to
Phoenix,
get
but
80 kilometers. Just think about that.
Exactly. The fact that the AVOC was taking that much damage, I'm like, what? Why? The Punisher got on top of Battle Dog. He did his job. And just nothing. Oh my god. GG.
And with that explosion, we'll take it back to the studio for some commentary on this one.